What's up, guys? Pokemon X, video number 78. Oh, yep, in the last video, well, the last video is number 77, obviously. And last video I, started off there in my room, because it was the first video of the after game section. And I went to Kailud City. We traded with Shauna. I gave her a Dunsparce, she gave me a Fennekin, which is awesome. And yeah, I went to Kailud City and just kind of explored there. I'm going to be going back to Kailud City today because I realized that there's something that I need to do to actually progress the game. But in the meantime, just I'm looking for Cafe Soleil, and I believe this is it. Yes, this is it. And the reason I'm looking for Cafe Soleil is because I'm going to do a trade. And look who it is! It's the champ! Well, the former champ. Yeah, that's right. Former champ. That's right. Me and my Pangoro hat. Yeah, I'm the champ. That's the hat of champions. So she's like, hey! Want to trade me yo Ralts? Oh, and look at that Vivillon there. I didn't know this until I read Diego Arias' comment, but apparently Vivillon have like different patterns, and I looked it up, and apparently they have different patterns depending on what region you are when you play the game. So I'm here in Texas, North America, Texas, United States. So I guess that's the Texas pattern. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, Diego, I sent you a tweet about that. So yeah, take a look at that when you have a chance. Anyway, she sends us a Ralts, and I know what you're thinking. But Matt, you already have a Ralts. You have Stevie. Yeah, but guess what this Ralts is holding? Yeah, that's right. Which brings me to my question of the day. My question of the day for you guys is this. On my team I have Charizard, and soon to have Gardevoir, who can Mega Evolve. So I want to ask you guys, what Pokemon, or Pokemons, do you have on your team that can Mega Evolve? Answer in the comments. Mine are Charizard and Stevie. Charizard and Gardevoir. The last video I didn't really have a question of the day, so I asked you guys, hey, ask me a question and I'll try to answer it. Shrey Roy asked me, when did I start playing Pokemon? He was 5 when he started. I think it was 1999, because I remember it was the it was when I was in 4th grade. So that would have been 99, 98, 99. Because I remember when I went to go buy my first Pokemon game, it was Red and Blue. I got both of them at the same time. It was Red and Blue. And then I remember waiting for Pokemon Yellow to come out. So, yeah, it was pretty early. Early in the life of Pokemon. So, yeah, 98, 99, somewhere thereabouts. I was in the 4th grade. Diego asks me, now that I've completed the main stories of all 6 generations, which storyline do you find most interesting? To me, it wasn't really until Gen 3 that they started coming out with, actual storylines, more than just the, oh, I want to rule the world type of thing, that, you had with Team Rocket in Gens 1 and 2, and in Gen 3 you had Magma and Aqua who wanted to expand the land and expand the seas, in 4 you had the guy who wanted to, go live in a different world, and, but I would have to say, of all the storylines, it's definitely not Gen 4. That one was just weird. It's probably this one, actually. Because this one actually, Gen 4, it talks about, oh, back in history, and it's about, oh, Pokemon, oh, freaking Arceus created the Pokemon, and then even in Gen 3, oh, Kyogre and Groudon. This is the first one though where people actually had a bigger, oh, we got the Pokeradar from that guy, where people actually had like the bigger role in it. 3,000 years ago there was this great war. So I really thought this was interesting. So the answer to your question, Diego, is probably this game. And you also answered kind of my secondary question where I was thinking about maybe changing my team up a little bit. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. I think I might do that. Could be fun. And then I saved Uzumaki Mima's question for last because what was that? Oh, I got an email. I saved Uzumaki Mima's question for last because your question was very, very involved. What's your favorite Pokemon in all of the types there are? So, like, what I assume you're asking me is, like, what's my favorite ground type? What's my favorite fire type? What's my favorite water type? Oh, man, that's a tough one. I might have to, like, spread out my answer over the course of this video. But yeah. And I don't know, like, the answers I gave you might not be because I'm just kind of trying to think off the top of my head. But here we are in the battle, Maison. And I learned that in order for the story to progress, I actually do have to participate in one battle in this place, at least one battle, which is different from the other ones. You really didn't have to participate in like the battle tower, the battle frontier, in order for the story to progress, but here I actually do. So we're gonna have a battle. Ground type, though, even though I have not used one on any of my teams for the YouTube LPs, I would probably have to say the Geodude line. That Geodude was always like my go-to ground type whenever I would play a game. So I'd probably have to say that for ground. Fire, it's freaking Charizard, which also covers flying, so ha. Ice, probably Aurorus. Freaking Aurorus, that thing is awesome. Water, I'm gonna skip water. Fairy is Gardevoir. Electric is, Dark. You also asked me about Dark. Electric Flying, well, that would also be Charizard. Ghost. Mismagius. Ghost, Mismagius, definitely. Psychic, that'd also be Gardevoir. Normal. Noctowl is part normal, so I'm gonna say Noctowl. Bug is Heracross. Fighting is... Ooh... I'll come back to that one. Steel is Metagross. Poison is Nidoking. Rock. Again, probably the Geodude line. Dragon. I don't know, does Superior... No, because Superior isn't an actual dragon type. Only the hack Superior was a dragon type. I don't know. Who my favorite dragon type would be? Maybe Kingdra? Yeah, probably Kingdra, the dragon type. For water types, I really like Swampert. I used the Swampert in my Spirit Gold, and I really like Swampert. Let's see, who have I not said yet? Flying, Ghost, Psychic, Normal, Fighting. I haven't said Fighting. I haven't said Grass. So, no, I don't want to keep battling because, yeah, I don't want to keep battling. That was all I had to do, so that's all I'm gonna do. Okay, leaving now. Maybe it's Spiritomb. Not Spiritomb isn't really all that strong, but it's kind of a new Pokemon. I'm sleepy. I'm still sleepy. Like, as soon as I got up this morning, this is what I did. Because I was like, oh, I want to do at least 2 videos today since I missed one last time. So now we're battling Serena. And, before Serena would even show up here, we had to do that battle Maison thing. So, now we're battling Serena. She, starts off with her Meowstic, as usual, which I really should have seen coming. I should have put, like, Willy or someone like that in front so that I could just take out this Meowstic with no trouble. But I wasn't thinking. Was I? No, I was not. Ooh, that thing has Shadow Ball, and it's super effective. Finish you off with Thunderbolt. Electric type, I might have to say Jolteon. Just because Jolteon's just epic. You know, it's Jolteon. It's epic. So let's see what I have left. Dark, Grass, Dragon, and Fighting. Lair grew to level 76. For grass, I might have to say Sceptile. I really enjoyed using Sceptile in Bloody Platinum. One of the highlights of my team in that game. Maybe the highlight of my team in that game, Sceptile. Yeah. Oh, yes! Mega Gardevoir! What? That's awesome. See, the thing is, you can only use Mega Evolution once in the game. Or in a... not in a game, but in a battle. You can only use Mega Evolution once in a battle. So, yeah, if I have Gardevoir Mega Evolve, I can't Mega Evolve Charizard. So, that's kind of sad, but at the same time, it's like, oh well, you know, what are you gonna do? Chestnut. This is a fighting type. Why would you send out a fighting type against Stevie? Littlefoot's at level 77. Oh, wants to learn Freeze Dry. Oh, this is that Ice type move that's also super effective against water types. That is actually a pretty good move for Stevie to have just for type coverage, because I get into that situation a lot where I have Stevie going up against the water type. Probably not ever again in this game now that I have this move, but yeah. It's super effective against water types. I think I'm gonna have him forget Blizzard, just because I taught it to him and I don't think he's used it yet. I mean, like I've said before, my Pokemon, they're like 10 levels higher than any Pokemon I've battled, so I don't think Blizzard is good. If Ice Beam doesn't cut it, then, you know, that's on me. But yeah. See, look at this. Now, granted, you know, it's really freaking effective on that thing since it's flying and dragon, but, you know, still, what are you gonna do? Flare Blitz. Ooh, that's a good move. Especially with my Charizard, whose attack is kind of high. Because my Charizard's attack is actually a little bit higher than his special attack, and I don't know if that's. I always thought Charizard had like special attack higher, and I don't know if maybe that's because his nature is a high attack nature or a low special attack nature or what, but his attack is higher than his special attack. I had him not learn Flare Blitz, and as soon as I did that, I regretted it. Like, oh, I should have had him learn Flare Blitz. The reason I think it works so well for my Emboar, though, in Voltwire 2 is because Emboar has really high HP. Charizard's HP isn't as high as Emboar's. So when Emboar would get hit by the recoil that comes with Flare Blitz, it wouldn't. It didn't do that much damage relative to the HP he had, and that was really my reason for not having Charizard learn it, because Charizard's HP isn't that high as Emboar's. It would do more damage. So relative to Charizard itself. So that was kind of my I guess logic there. But still, Flare Blitz, 120 power. It's a good move for Charizard to have. I know Flamethrower's awesome, but hey. Oh, and she gives us the Absolite. I'm gonna have to do a video where I track down all the Mega Stones. The thing is, though, they're only available from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. So, you have to try and look for them during that hour. Now, like I said, I'm going to try really hard to do that, but I typically don't play these games during that time. When I actually play the games, it's usually like early in the morning or like late at night, like 10, 11 p.m. So, if I can't get to it during that hour, I might have to try and adjust the time in my 3DS so that I can track down those stones. But in the meantime, leave a like, leave a comment, and I'll see you guys next time.